That is the cue. Welcome everybody to all new Communist in America. Yes, I'm serious. There are communists in America. Sorry to say this. Communist, globalist, socialist, progressives, like Obama and Hillary as they claim it, are all under a thing called communism. Now, socialism always leads to communism. People say they're not connected, but they're always connected. So, it's my job to bring to you the Word of God, and also through Bible prophecy and political correctness. Now, don't get out there saying, "Oh, you're just trying to push my political views down my throat," or "You're trying to push your religion down my throat," stuff like that. I'm not trying to do that. I'm telling you the actual truth. Because in my religion, Christianity, we don't believe we're a religion. Some may do that. But in all actuality, Jesus does say in the Bible that we're not. I actually believe that, and so do many other Christians like me. Because there is in the Bible a phrase that a verse that says, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." That doesn't say religion. It says that He is the way of all things. He is not a religion. He is the way everything should be in that verse. And it's crazy, I know. So, I figured we'd talk a little bit about something. You may have heard of it on the news about Chris Pratt. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's smarter. I didn't hear about it until I saw it on YouTube. But anyways, Chris Pratt was reading. Okay, so every year in California at Disneyland, they have an annual reading by a star from Hollywood, and most of them are Marvel characters, right? Marvel actors. Well, basically, last year it was Chris Hemsworth. Not Chris Hemsworth. Yeah, it would be Chris Hemsworth. And this year it was, guess who? None other than Chris Pratt. And he was praying. Well, he read the story of Jesus like they're supposed to. Then he started talking about how God is great, He exists, all this other stuff. And then Hollywood, knowing the way they are about Christianity, they feel it's the evil of all religions. That is true out there. They were the evil of all religions, and we're not the evil of all religions. Just to let you know that. I'm just getting summed up in my stumbling in my words. But anyways, he was telling about how God is great in our lives, all this other stuff, praying. And basically, Hollywood went backlashed against him just because he's a Christian. Sounds like Chris Pratt. Not Chris Pratt. Kirk Cameron. Yep. Exactly the same way. They hated him because he's a Christian. And he became a Christian actor. And they just hate us because we're all good. We believe in happiness. They don't believe always in happiness. We believe a marriage should be between one man and one woman, not two men and two women. Just doesn't work that way. Because it's not right that they think this, that it's okay. I watched a documentary a while back, and this is a pure thing. I haven't been able to find it again, but it used to be at the Joplin Public Library, and I picked it up and watched it. These Christian scientists conducted research on a group of kids, this may sound bad, that had been sexually abused in some way, either by having to put girl clothes on because the parent was wanting them to be a girl, and then later on in this life, something happened. And then there's also ones who had been abused sexually, period. Anyways, those people went on to become gay, lesbian, and transgender people. And I just don't think we should be teaching that in our schools, because now they, in some states, I know for sure in the state of California, you have to study gay history. There's gay freaking history books in there. And that's not right. Because it's just getting worse and worse in our public schools. And no one's really caring about anything. They don't care about what we think as Christians. We're all just a bunch of bad people to them. To Hollywood, to some of the government, to some of the people who don't believe in God. It's just stupid. And we're getting ready for the world's greatest revival. And all these satanic forces right now are pushing people away from it. It's because Satan hates God. And it's just stupid. I just don't get why they want to do this shit. They shouldn't be just condemning us just because of our religion. Because really, I've seen some Christians condemn people for that. But really, we're supposed to care for them. We don't condemn them because it's not like necessarily God hates them. It's just he doesn't like the sin. And people take it out of context. They take it out of context because of certain Christians being mean about it. We're not supposed to be rude out there about it. We're supposed to be kind about it. We don't just go walk up to someone and say, "Oh, by the way, you're going to hell." Stuff like that. It's not okay as a Christian. It's stupid. And then all the Democrats in the government are trying to cause this. Some Republicans are trying to cause this stuff and make us look bad just because we're Christians. It's stupid. They should stop this shit and just go into a good direction. I don't know why people are doing this all the time. And I just figured I'd get this message out partially in the show. Oh yeah, if you start watching this halfway through the show, I will have a call in. If anybody wants to call in, the number is 417-621-0554. One! Okay. Just ignore the one. But again, that's 417 621-0554. Thank you. So, back to my message. Where was I? Okay. So, moving on from that, it's just getting pathetic out there in the government. They're trying, I found out recently that Hillary Clinton and Obama are coming very close to going to jail. It's getting so bad out there because of all the stuff they're trying to push at Trump get out of jail. It's starting to backfire in their faces. Backfire. Okay. I don't know what to say in this live stream. Okay, let's think of stuff. So, anyways, I watched a documentary, a little short documentary of why you don't see Kirk Cameron in Hollywood anymore. Why basically they hate him. Same reasons as Chris Pratt. Of course, it's a little different because he doesn't agree with gay marriage. I don't know about Chris Pratt, probably not, but he's a good actor at least. He's doing stuff that's good for people. He wants young kids to come towards Christ. And I like that. I've watched in the past two Teen Choice World Awards, and it turned out, yeah, he had stuff for God in both of them. Because he's clinging onto his faith, and people are hating that faith. Especially, I'm a movie maker out there. I love Marvel. I'm a big Marvel comic fan. And I started seeing promotion of globalism in there. Black Panther, globalist stuff in there. Because they were a country about sovereignty. And then, basically, not so much. They're wanting to let people in, and they weren't really about sovereignty. And they're just promoting globalism right there. Globalism, you say, what is globalism? That is the question, Mr. I don't know your name. Okay, so the answer to that question is globalism is everybody who believes we should be in one world governing body or system that is dealt through socialism and communism. It may seem happy, but it's not. China, people say, oh, it's a good country. They're communist, but they don't do stuff to people brutally like Venezuela and all that stuff. Actually, prisons, pretty bad there. They are brutal in prisons there. They choose, the parents have to choose your wife or husband. They're arranged marriages. You don't get to love who you want to love. You don't get to choose the job you want. You get the job that the government says you want, or the parent. Does that sound good? No. Doesn't sound good. Doesn't sound freedom like America. We have a lot better here. And then freaking people are trying to bring in the government to take over. And people like Donald Trump are fighting back. And that's what we need in America, is people to fight back. So I say we do fight back really hard. I don't know. Everything's just gone crappy because of this stuff. And I don't know what to do, you say? Well, we need to cling on to faith. Because in the Bible, like I talked about last time, America is going to be a good guy in the end times. We will be helping out Israel through the end times. We will cling away from the one world government that is prophesied just ahead. And we will triumph in the end. If you want to become a child of God, I will pray at the end of this video. So hopefully you love it. We got 14 more minutes until the call-in. Come on, somebody call in when we start this. Again, number is 417-621-0554. Again, 417-621-0554. And I will be posting up a movie in a little while, a few days from now. Spider-Man 2 Another World. Check it out. You'll love it. It's really good. So I will also send the first one onto this channel. They will be live streamed. I just gotta figure out some stuff. Yes, everybody, I have shaved. I don't get why. Okay. So, cling back to everything. Where was I? So, where was I? So, anyways, globalists just want us to cling away from Christ. They want us to have one world government, a cashless society, a one world religion. That type of stuff sounds good, like free healthcare, free college, but nothing's free out there. But you're going to say to me, but Brandon, why do we get free stuff? Because there's no price at it. It's always free. It is not always free. There's always a price. If it's free, that could mean there's a problem with it. But someone's always pulling the strings. Someone's always paying for it. Nothing is free. And you're just going to think that, aren't you, people? You don't need to think that. Nothing is free. They used to say that in ancient Greece. There's always a price to something. Nothing's free. And you need to learn that if you're going to go out there into the world and be a brilliant magical fairy person. Okay, not the magical fairy, but a good person. Someone who clings on to the faith of Jesus Christ. Someone who actually cares about our country. Who doesn't want open borders. Who doesn't want same-sex marriage. Who doesn't want abortion. I've heard people say, just because she's raped, she should get rid of the baby. That's just them getting in your head. It's stupid. It's just stupid. Because men, they get abused too, raped, everything by women. They could even be done by a man, and they wouldn't like it. That can always happen. Women can do it too, but they're getting in trouble. They're not getting in trouble. Just men are. Because what is this world anymore? They believe that people believe today that women don't do any of that shit. When we know very well that people are doing good. I mean, women are doing that, not good. I don't know why I said that. Just ignore that. But it's just getting so frustrating that people are doing this from now on. I don't get it. Why are you like this, everybody in Hollywood? Why are you like this, some of you people in Washington, D.C.? Do you not care about the people of your country? You don't. Some of you don't. And I really think if you're a watcher of this, you should, and you know anybody in Hollywood, you should send this video straight to Hollywood. You should just share, get other people to share. Yeah, this is crazy, I know. But we need to keep this shit up in order to fight for everything we have. Because if we don't fight, we will not have a country. We will be the United States of nothing. That's right. We will no longer be the United States. We will be gone, wiped off the face of the earth. If we do not stop, go to God, stop communism forever. Just throw it away. That's what we need. Not people who don't really care about our government. They don't care at all. And we should. We should get out of it. And people are never getting out of this shit. We need you to get out of this. Sorry for the cussing, but just gets too angering when I see stuff like this. People being condemned. People being condemned just because they're a Christian. They're just being thrust into this. And a lot of it is the LGBTQ community. They claim themselves as a love group when freaking they're a hate group at that. They hate us, Christians. And I get some Christians are hateful towards stuff like that. But not all of us. We shouldn't be hateful. We shouldn't agree with that stuff. Or if someone asks us to go to a gay wedding, we shouldn't go. But we shouldn't go condemning people. We shouldn't agree with that fully. But if you're wanting someone to come to Christ that's in that predicament, become their friends. Show them that Christians care, that they do not hate. Because you will change the world with that. God doesn't hate the LGBTQ community. He hates the sin in it. He doesn't hate the people. He hates the sin in it. The whole movement, except people. Because he knows they are under the influence of Satan. And we can't deal with that anymore. I just don't know why people are up to this shit. Okay, actually, there was sound to that. I shouldn't have done that. I just figured I'd throw in some comedy. Funny or what? Man, I'm gonna have to lay those turtles to rest one day. It's gonna be sad. Turbo Franklin, what are you doing? Hold on, I'm gonna go check on the turtles. Or my daughters at that. Oh, sleepy. Where's Franklin? Franklin. Oh, go back to sleep. Everybody, they're fine. I just need to check on them. Why ain't there any viewers? Please view now. Okay. I'm putting a message up here. So let's type in something. There we go. I say we start calling in now. So is there anybody who wants to call in? Yeah, I don't know about this stuff. I don't know. I don't get any of this stuff. Come on, someone call in already. I don't get one. Okay. I don't know. It's just getting crazy here. Anybody gonna? And or messaging. Why? Just view later. This is getting freaking annoying. You guys aren't calling in. I need call-ins. This is a show. A call-in show. And the series does it better with radio. I gotta get a radio station done. Okay. Phone 417-621-0554. Okay, everybody. It's 417-621-0554. Hey, let's try this. That's so funny. Let's do a prank phone call for a sec before I freaking get off this one. Okay, here we go, everybody. May I talk to Joshua Dion?
I don't know who this is. Goodbye.
May I talk to Joshua Dial?
I don't know who this is, but if you're spam, get out of here. Go home.
Brandon McDonald and Joshua's friend is dead. I am from.
Leave me alone! Yeah, I'll pass the phone to him. Here he is.
I just called Josh to prank him. Hello, this is Roger Dino. I have called because your friend Brandon is dead.
Cool. What's up, Brandon?
You're live on the air. You're live on the air right now.
What?
You're live on the air right now.
Cool.
People are hearing you on YouTube.
I don't care.
You're funny.
Aren't you working with me next Saturday?
We should do something on Monday.
Monday.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's New Year's. So we'll be doing something. But we should do something earlier on in the day. Well, bye everybody. Just watch the live stream.
I'm not. I want to miss Christmas.